prime time here with the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's main event features two AFC North teams between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. The food and family gatherings, there's one more football game to be played, and we're away on Thanksgiving night. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return, and he's brought down just inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. They're taking a shot on this first play. He's got it deep downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
And I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about. Yep. Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On one, ready?
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go. Can.
Right to the air, Burrow. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play action here, Burrow. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Hey, can. Stop.
3rd and 1, Burrow. It's caught, Chase has it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 3 on that gain. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Burrow now on first down. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Stop.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here we go, here we go. What? 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop!
1st down carry for Pacheco. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
I'm one, right?
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 17. The throw is caught. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Flush out now to his left. He's keeping it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running once more with Henry. Down the sideline inside the 30. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line with the defense all over this one.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, gonna try this field goal for the Ravens. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Luke knocks it through. And that's gonna break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
On 2, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Gun. Got.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to the bank in just a moment.
On 2.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have it on 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's his running back. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and short, it's Burrow. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. He drops it! Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
11. Right, 80. What?
1st down, Burrow to throw. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
He lets a heater go. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Wallace with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Jackson now on third. Escapes the pocket. And Lamar doing what he does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And he got what he could there, calling it about 4 yards on first down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. And it's Geno Stone getting in there for the stop against his old team.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Lamar now from the gun. That one finds his man, likely. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They've got first down from the 31. From the pistol, Henry. And they love to see him finally forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Now Jackson off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Dumped off to his running back. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Hey, Alpha, hey, Ozzy,
Henry will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Sit on! 180! 180! Ready, shot! Shot!
Pistol snap to Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
He'll throw it. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here comes the final play of our first half. Now they send their back in motion right. Throwing here just before halftime. Taking a deep shot here. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. With some trickery here on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Gun! Dad! 180! Dad!
Run from Pacheco to start the half. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Burrow on the play action. Headed out right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And that's good for a gain of 5. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Down.
From the 48. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Burrow now on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Motioning him from the slot right. Burrow on first down. Catch made by Chase Brown. Running in the red zone. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. They've got a man in motion. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. You took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. And that run good for 6 yards, and it brings him closer for 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. He puts everything behind this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. Here, we got 2nd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback's steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Brought in right side. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
1st down, here's Lamar. Rolling out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Escapes out to the left. He calls his own number again. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Flying down the middle of Henry. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. McKinley Jackson, the one who got to him.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They go play fake with Jackson. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Oh, they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Looking to throw. Lester finds the football, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Handoff headed right to Henry. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
It's a dime look defensively from the Bengals. 3rd down. 1 quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. The Bengals obviously thinking pass here on 3rd down. They're going to counter with a dime look. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's out of bounds to set up 1st and goal, but they might not get to keep this. We've got a flag down. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
Hey, report! Report!
From the gun, Jackson. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're gonna have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Now here's Lamar. Getting out to his left. And they will score. It's a Baltimore take a fourth quarter lead. Is to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and 1, Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and short, it's Burrow. He's got Gesicki complete. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down, Bengals.
Burrow from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. 2nd and 3. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. He'll throw it. The back grabs it. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengal still out there being looked at now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Wallace with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
This is Henry on second. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw it. Buying some time left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
Ravens 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. He rolls to his right. Put the body on the line for his team. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Working quickly here.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, Jackson. And that's probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kicked off by the rookie from Texas A&M. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
And there in Cake, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get out every point back, but he just gave up 6 of your own.
That one splits the uprights.
17.
And the Bengals push their lead to 18.
Evan McPherson to kick
A quick
off
chance
for
at redemption
Cincinnati.
after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Hill now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. Oh no, they get him yet again. TJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's get set. Stop.
Right back to Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A lot of times when we'll see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
Stop.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Baltimore.